What is up, everyone? I'm going to come on here and give you guys some picks for the day. As I said in my last video, I'm going to start to do a little bit more esports betting just because I think it's the best opportunity for correlated betting in PrizePicks for a couple reasons. For NFL is going away. We just have the Super Bowl now. And then also, PrizePicks is doing a lot to payout shift NFL correlated plays. So to get around that, we're going to start doing a lot more esports, and then there's other ways to get around for some other sports. But yeah, we're gonna have three plays for the day. Two of them are gonna be League of Legends, and then one of them is going to be Counter Strike. If you don't know how they work, I can explain how League of Legends and Counter Strike correlation work. But my last video that I just created explains it really, really well, and I go a lot more in depth on these different esports and how they're correlated. But yeah, this is the first play of the day. It's a four-man entry. We have this team called AK, and then that team AK is playing this team EST. So how it works is we have two players on this team AK, and we're going to take them more, and then this team EST, two players on this team, and then we're going to take them less. So pretty much how League of Legends correlation works is normally one team gets a lead early, and they're able to kind of like snowball that lead or yeah, use that lead in their favor to then get like more and more kills. And then that causes the other team to not get as many kills because they're not able to kill the other team because they're really strong and powerful. And yeah, so that's pretty much what we want to happen is this AK team to get up early and be able to snowball their lead into more kills, and then this other team for that not to happen, and then it just be really difficult for them to generate any kills. So as you can see, this is all one game, right? This is all one game. It's happening at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Um, and yeah, so this is all one game, and it makes it very, very correlated because we have two people on each team all in one game. So pretty much just if this team AK gets ahead early, then it'll be really a really high probability that these four players hit these lines here. So this is the first play. Gonna move on to the second one. This is also League of Legends correlation. Same concept here. We got this Sly. I'm just gonna call him Sly, and then we have BDS.A. And like again, I don't really know who these teams are, who these players are, but these are highly correlated lines, and they're gonna be very good to take. So yeah, we got two players on Sly, and then two players on this. I'm just gonna call them BDS. Two players here to take less, and the same thing here. We would want this game, Sly to win and Sly to snowball their lead early and get a lot of kills, and then for BDS for that not to happen. Yeah, and this is just actually for just one map. So, I mean, 5.5 is a lot of kills for this player here. I mean, he's probably pretty good, but all we would want is just Sly to get an early lead yeah, take this game over and not have a BDS to generate any kills. And again, if that happens, we have a very, very high likelihood that this four-man entry is going to hit for us. So that's the second play of the day. This is also just in one game, and it's at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Next game, let me zoom in a little bit. This is the last entry, but this is for Counter-Strike. If you don't know how Counter-Strike correlation works, it's a little bit different than League of Legends. Pretty much all you need to know is instead of being able to put two people per team, you can only do one person per team. But you can put one person versus another person in that same game. So let me try to zoom in a little bit. So we got this team Espionage, and then we got Permita. They're playing each other at 8 a.m. We got Bleed versus 9. They're playing each other at 5 a.m. And then we have Into the Breach versus Bleed, but this game's at 3 a.m. So yeah, I mean two players on Bleed, but these are different games. One's at 5 a.m., one's at 3 a.m. So pretty much how it works is you want to pair these players up together. So if you think of them in pairs, we got these two players in pairs, these two in pairs, and these two in pairs. You want to take them for the same thing. So you either want to go more, or you want to go less. And that's because the length of the game is going to be the same. And if we're going to take more, then we want the length of the game to be long. We want it to be a long game So there's a lot of rounds, and there's a lot of opportunities to generate kills in Counter Strike. It's very different than League of Legends, but you want there to be a long game, a lot of rounds, because a game could end early if one team just blows the other team out of the water. It could end early, and that would lead to an opportunity where there's not a lot of kills being generated because the game ends earlier than it should, or it ends earlier than I guess it potentially could, right? This game right here for less, we'd want this game to go short, right? We'd want either bleed or nine to just blow the other team out of the water. And that would just lead it to there not being many rounds. And if there's not many rounds, there's not many opportunities for kills. So that's how Counter-Strike correlation works. And I also explain League of Legends in this video, but I do urge everyone to watch the last video because I go a lot more in depth with the correlation and how it works and give a lot of examples. But yeah, here are the 3 plays for the day. They're all esports. Hope you guys have been enjoying the esports plays. Leave it in the comments if you have. Yeah, and like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys.